say you want to be an alderperson, what attributes would you bring to the council? For example, professional and/or volunteer work.
Well, thanks for the question, and I'd like to extend my appreciation to the full committee for taking the time to learn more about myself as well as the other candidates here. I realize that this is the 12th or so such interview for the position. After having Mr. Denick appointed to fill one of the seats, it's got to be kind of the end of the marathon, because I know many of us paid attention to the entire process. In any case, I think it's important that that kind of effort is put forth, and I appreciate the effort to pick the appropriate person, whoever that might be.
But we did it for the 7th district too, in between.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Some of us did, some of us weren't on
Sure,
that panel.
sure. But to answer the question, I think effective leadership is crucial. I think all of us in this room share a passion for service, a commitment to the community, and a strong desire to volunteer and to assist where we can with our skills. However, I don't think putting a warm body in this last vacant seat on the council is enough. I think we need someone who can effectively understand the issues that are there, determine what the various influences are on those issues, and identify potential action as well as likely results from those actions. I think those types of qualities very much are reflected in my professional career. Certainly as an attorney, clients rely on me to do just that kind of analysis, take a look at what the situation is, give them some counsel on what the best strategy might be, what the worst strategy might be, as well as the types of resources and risks that are involved with undergoing those actions that you might be proposing. And perhaps most closely related to the role of an alderperson or any politician, I suppose, is that you have to be there at the end of the day after the decision's been made, after the action's been taken, and you have to be able to explain what's going on. Things won't always turn out as you suggested they might based on your strategy, but I think being able to effectively summarize the situation and the action taken and indicate why you are where you are and understand whether further action is required or if it's time to move on to new issues and new challenges is appropriate. I would imagine that's kind of a commonality between the two. Beyond my legal career and a little bit before in a previous life, I was a consultant for a number of years, and in those engagements I was also relied upon to provide similar counsel to identify strategies for moving past enterprise-wide issues where there are many stakeholders, many groups with different interests, different risks, and trying to find a solution and help implement a solution that would best meet the needs of all involved. And I would add one more point on that. Leadership certainly isn't team captain, that kind of leadership. I think in this context it's important to be able to work with all the other leaders, the common council members, other members of the government, community leaders, business leaders, whom I think the point was touched on earlier. We won't always agree on every particular issue. Sometimes we'll mostly agree, sometimes we won't agree at all. But I think it's important in a skill that I've been able to develop quite well to bring everybody to the table. Whether or not we come out with the same solution or feeling the same way about it, at least we can bring everybody together and find a way to find common ground to work past the issue.